Hi guys, so today I will be building one of those shipment container houses. So I think they are super awesome and I really want to make one. So basically what I'm doing is putting down a few boxes and then slapping a platform on top as a roof, and then I have to kind of adjust the size a bit because I made it massive. I have a thing with making my houses far too big. Like, I'd be trying to make a tiny house and then it would just end up being massive, and I'm just like, why did I do this? Anyways, I am going round with the half wall tool. That's a really good trick to kind of hide the platforms. If you can't find a matching wallpaper to the platforms, that's a really good trick. So this kind of style is like a shipment box built into like concrete walls that go around the structure. So it is very interesting. There is a reference picture that I used. I don't know if I can actually find it. If I find it, I am going to put it on the screen, but if not, then oh well. Yeah, I can't find it. At the moment, I'm just trying to figure out this stairs situation, like how are my Sims going to get into the house? And I realized I can't have that multi-level platform thing going on, so I just had to make it all one level basically for it to make sense. That back part of the shipment container, I actually wanted to get rid of it because yeah, it just wasn't vibing, so I got rid of that. Now I'm just doing the floor plan, and I kind of wanted to have one bedroom because this is for the original people that live in this house. I forgot their names, I'm sorry. They are a couple and they kind of want to make it big and be like a powerhouse kind of couple, you know, like a power couple. Oh god, I can't speak. And they kind of want to make it out in the real world and become successful, and this is kind of what they're starting out in. And my story in my head is that they kind of built this themselves, so that's what's going on there. I am just adding some foliage to the trees round the back. The reference picture did have the trees in the background and I thought that looked really nice. At the minute I'm deciding what the hell I'm going to do with these doors, and I cannot figure out what doors I'm going to use. I am going for like a more modern interior style, like a very subtle kind of style. So I am putting in the shipment container wallpaper inside as well, and then the rest of the walls are just going to be white. And I couldn't figure out what pillar to use, so I was just like, let's make the whole wall a shipment container, even if it doesn't make sense, because I was thinking only part of it would be like a shipment container, like only one wall, but this is what we're gonna have to do. So I am making the bathroom a little bit different. I am adding like a marble design effect, but the rest of the house is going to have this nice wooden flooring, and then I'm putting up little spotlights all over the place, and this looks pretty awesome. I don't always like using spotlights, but in this case it looks pretty nice. So I am going to move on to the interior, and we are starting with the kitchen. I've done one row of counters and then placed the island in the middle. I wanted it to look quite neat. I also want it to look pretty symmetrical so that both sides kind of match each other. I do love this kitchen set. It comes with the fridge cabinet as well, so I slot in the fridge and it all looks perfect. One thing I will say, I see a lot of people putting the hob separate from the oven, and I don't know if that's like a bad thing to do if it glitches the game, but I always cringe because I design kitchens professionally. That's my job, and we keep the hob and the oven together. I am moving on to like a little seating area. I did want it to be like a lounge dining area moment. I've just put down a coffee table and a rug and left it at that. In terms of the hallway, you'll see me later putting down like a lounge area with like another coffee table and some modular shelves as well, so when you come in you can hang your clothes and go about your day. For the bedroom, I did want it to be quite simple. I didn't want to add too much. There is a desk with a computer and some shelving. I will be adding the clutter later on. I know I'm a bit weird. I have to put down the basics first and then I will come back and clutter the entire house. But first I'm just setting things down, making it look alright, and then I will move on and do the clutter later. So I will let it run now and then you can watch me put down the basics, and I will come back and talk to you about the clutter later on. So now we're moving on to the clutter, and I don't think there is really much to say about it. I do sometimes find putting out clutter quite tedious, not gonna lie. I am more of like an overall picture kind of person and not really too detail oriented. Like I find, because I do have ADHD, it's hard for me to focus on little details. Like I just want to get it over with as soon as possible, so I pretty much, like with shelves like I'm doing now, I'm just plopping things on and don't care if it's snapping. I don't want to spend too much time on it because otherwise I'm going to lose my head. But that's why I kind of leave it till the very end, so I can kind of focus on putting down the main foundations, the main furniture, and that's just my way of doing it. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. You can put out clutter as you go along. Sometimes I do that. If there's like an idea that I have in mind, I will put out the clutter just in case, so I don't forget to do it later. But as I said, there's no right or wrong with this kind of stuff. I do also have to say, putting out kitchen clutter is like my number one pet peeve as well, because there's just, especially with big kitchens, I never know how to fill them out. Like I can make a really nice kitchen, but then when it comes to decorating it, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I either make it too messy or I put like one thing on the counter and it's like not enough, if that makes sense. So it is a struggle. I have gotten better over time. Practice does make perfect, you guys. It really does. Right now I'm struggling. I don't know what I'm putting outside the building. That's another thing that I really struggle with, is decorating the exterior of the actual building itself. So like, you know, like all the little details on the building, like I never know what to put. I really don't. And I mean, I don't mind decorating patios. That's okay. Like, it's just the same. It's just the same to me as decorating anything else, really. I'm putting down solar panels because I realised, oh, it looks like a very like eco-friendly kind of house, so I'm just gonna pop some solar panels down. Maybe you can do like a little eco-friendly gameplay, and you know, more power to you. I am finishing off the build now, so it is coming to an end, unfortunately, but I had a lot of fun. I'm putting out street lights and just seeing how it ends, and I hope you enjoyed the slideshow at the end. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment.